Hello! Welcome to Mixed Tricks. Today I'm going to show you how I'm teaching my 10-month-old border collie Maisie to back up. I taught this to Mick doing something similar, only in Mick's case, one thing that I did that you can do is I dropped the treat between his front paws. I'd have him in a stand, I'd have him blocked with dining room chairs and the couch back is how I made a narrow space for him. That's what I'm doing here with Maisie. She is right now in the chute here between a pen and these stools. So she can't turn side to side. Anyway, I would toss the treat between Mick's paws so that he would have to take a step back and bow down. I'm trying something a little different with Maisie simply because she does not quite have the body awareness that Mick does. Part of the reason for that is that she's so very young. So you might say she's a bit of a spaz. She's a little hyperactive. And I found that tossing the treat just drove her a little wild. So what I'm trying to do now is keep her calm and spur her backward movement by walking toward her. So let's give it a try. So I'm going to lure her into the chute here, good girl. And I'm going to say, she sat down. I need her to stand and back up. Yes. Now what I did there was the moment she took one step backwards, I took a step forward, she took a step backwards, and I marked it. I'm going to, this time I said yes to mark it. This time I'm going to mark it with my clicker. Maisie, stand. Okay, good girl. Back up. Up. Oh, shoot. Oh, that was a preemptive click. Stand, Maisie. Back up. Yes. Good girl. Stand. Yes. Back up. Good girl. That was just one. Watching her back paws and trying to mark. Back up. Any backward movement. Back up. Good girl. She's catching on quickly. I'm using this command, I'm incorporating it into our daily life. For example, when she's in front of the door and I don't want her to just rush out, say somebody rang the doorbell or we're about to come play in the POOL, I make her wait. I'm also adding back up so that she makes room for me to approach the door. So when she backs up, I tell her she's a good girl. It's a little less formal, but she's hearing the repetition of the phrase back up and associating it with the movement. And you can do this sort of thing too. Don't forget that these behaviors can become part of your everyday life and you can capture them. So when she naturally backs up, I say it and tell her she's a good girl. Back up. Good girl. Back up. Good girl. Back up. Stand. Back up. Yes, good girl. Let's try to take these away. Back up. Back up. Good girl. Yay! Maisie, paws up! Yay! To review, you need your dog to know a stand already, maybe a stand stay. You need to use some sort of barrier to improve your dog's accuracy so that the only way that the dog can move, either to get the treat that you've tossed between their front paws or because you walk toward them, the only acceptable behavior is to back up. They can't turn left or right, is what I'm saying. They may try to sit, in which case if you already have a stand, you can repeat stand as a clue that what you want is a behavior in the stand position. The moment the first step backwards occurs, I would watch the back paws because really you want a whole body movement backwards. They can move the front paws and not go backwards. So watch the back paws, and when your dog just takes one step backwards, give the treat. Gradually start to require more and more backward movement,
when you have a reliable backup, then you can start to remove the barriers, and you can add a hand signal. The hand signal that I use is I hold my hand like this and I go like that. I just wag it front to back for my backup command. If you like this video, please subscribe to our channel and let me know if there's any particular techniques that you use to elicit the backup. After a little while, you can try it in any place, anywhere, and require longer and longer distances to back up. Thanks for watching, and go have fun with your dogs.